Scott Lachmund recently turned 40, and 4510 TV Caboolture was there to follow the celebration. The evening at George's Paragon Seafood Restaurant started out like any other 40th birthday. Laughs, regular social interaction and speeches.
Scotty!
Feels like it's more than a celebration for a 40-year-old, but that's what it is. So I would just like to say that we think it's wonderful that we could all come together tonight and help celebrate Scott turning 40. For his co-workers, they are eternally grateful that he suddenly matured to a stage, where he's much calmer in his day-to-day life, and he's more accepting of little mistakes that, maybe the Coca-Cola cans aren't in the fridge just exactly right. Might not all be pointing the same way. And
I've got testimonials that it doesn't.
And our desks at the end of the day might not be exactly as Scott would like them to look when he finishes, because he knows that he's always the last to leave because he goes around and checks everything. But he has become much calmer about all that, much more accepting of the little things, and we often say it's the little things in life. Probably I can't think of this. Exactly. I think that Scott and Jackie are very fortunate that they've got such lovely friends that support them and are there for them, and I know they enjoy your company. For our people from work, we are the family. And I think each and every one of you are part of that.
You're not going to cry, are you?
No.
Okay.
Vass has come up from Sydney this weekend. And of course, Vass has become a part of the family. And we've got Scott's cousin Darren, and I can't see him, but he's over there.
There he is.
So when they were little, they fought like cat and dog.
Robbie, we've only got half an hour.
But as they grew older, they realised that they were more alike than they actually ever would have thought. But it's lovely that Darren's here. For Thomas and Emily, well, Uncle Scott has always been that special person in their life, and he adores them.
Okay.
I'm not finished.
I knew I should have gone
and of course, the extended part of that is the friendships that Peter and I have, and those people that are dearest to us are here tonight. And I think, I just want to say to Scott, he's done us proud. He's done us proud.
Raise your glass.
He's done us proud. So raise your glass. Happy birthday to Scott.
I'm sure.
So my turn, Robbie. Well, everyone knows how lucky Scott is with his gambling.
Lucky.
I'll get to you, Jack.
All right.
With his gambling, and I must admit, I was there the day he was born, and he didn't come out arse first. Put it that way. But it was very nice when Scott turned 25 and he finally left home too. But I would also like to hope that next week he has another 40th birthday when his young mates can take him to Grosvenor. That's the best afternoon I've had from him.
Yes, you're coming back. I thought you were telling her.
It was very nice. But seriously, it made me feel young again. It was very nice.
Let's roll, Pete. Let's go, brother.
Seriously though, thank you very much everyone for turning up tonight. Friends from work, friends from Scott's sides, friends from Scott, from Jackie's and all his mates, everyone here. Obviously we've only got one son, and we're very proud to have one son.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us, mate.
want to share.
And
Yes,
celebrate
I mean,
your
no.
Oh, okay, it's our turn. Entrees aren't served, so they're just cleaning the tables and doing anything.
Keep going. While you're on a roll.
They're just taking all our purses and wallets.
Someone keep an eye on.
You know what? They're not dirty 30, but dirty 40, mate. Yeah, you're going to get about that one, mate.
There we go.
So Emily, Thomas and I just wanted to say something. It's not always that a brother and sister grow up with such a close relationship, and you know, no matter what, when we were little we used to walk to school together and have to look after each other, and when Mum and Dad worked bloody hard when we were kids and often worked Thursday nights and Saturdays in businesses, and it was quite often that Scott and I would come home as kids and be alone and look after each other. And
You'd beat him up, come on.
I'd always beat him up. I'd always beat him up and dare him not to tell Mum and Dad. But
Oh yeah, you passed it down the
yes,
generation. It shows. It shows.
Oh, shit, eh? But you, okay, boy.
we always grew up very basic. There wasn't a lot to go around, and it was more about our family and friends. So growing up, we'd have Christmases with all the Lachmund family because we were always close to the Lachmunds, and you know, we'd go to Darren's mum and dad's, and Uncle Ray and Auntie Nell would have the biggest Christmas parties with all the Lachmunds there, and Santa would come on the back of the truck, and we'd always get toys and usually pool things.
Lucky guys,
And they're good times of memories where it didn't cost much, but it was just times with our family that were really special for us to remember. And we used to go camping with my Auntie Pat.
You go camping.
Yeah.
Since when?
Never happens.
Sharon was always, look, we always, Mum's, you know, it's all, you know, when you have a friend and they've really been friends forever and we've grown up together, and we don't say friends, I always say my cousin Sharon. So, you know, sometimes family aren't just family. Family are who we make it to be, and we've got uncles and aunties, and, you know, my own Uncle Ray and Auntie Nell were our closest uncle and auntie, and Auntie Pat was our closest auntie, and now Sharon and Darren are just cousins and part of us. So I'm really happy that they're here to share tonight and make tonight special for us.
Hey.
When we came to Queensland, Scott and I went through, you know, sort of 18 to 25.
You Southerners?
We were Southerners.
Alright, what the freak is going on there?
There was a stage where we always did things, the three of us, and Dan was always involved sort of from high school on, and it was always the three of us did everything together and went everywhere, and it was never that your little brother was dragging along. It was just we wanted to spend time together and be and do things and go out places, which I think Emily and Thomas have learnt now from our family. They'll do the same thing. As we grew up, we've had families and we've had breakups and we've been through lots of different relationships, but the most important one now is that Jackie and Lulu and Zach, and especially Charlie, are extremely special not only to Scott but to us, and not only have made him happy but have met our family and made our family even bigger and more, have lots more love and relationships with us, and we love you. And I just want to, for the last time, Emily and Thomas are just going to say a couple of things about their uncle. It's their own, you know, it's their favourite uncle. Scott may not have his own kids, but he's always shared Emily and Thomas like they're his own anyway. And same with when Lulu and Zach and Charlie are along. It doesn't matter how you come into this world, but we're all that closely connected. I love my brother. I work with him every day. We socialise together. He drives me crazy sometimes with his OCD, but I love him dearly, and you know, happy birthday. I'm very proud to have you as my brother.
Aww.
Happy birthday, mate. Hey. You're the best, mate. Hey.
Oh, well, I'll start from the start.
That's a good place.
So I remember I used to go down Uncle Scotty's driveway in my little toys, and I'd rock up at the front door and say, hey, and let me in, and I'd go jump on the pool table and do a bit of a dance for him. And then a couple of years later, got my first pool cue with Uncle Scotty. Taught me how to play pool. Yeah, I can still beat him today. It's not very good.
Surfing.
Yep, and then our newest escapades, surfing and go-karting. Yep, still beat him at surfing.
Good work, mate.
He's better on the go-karts. Happy birthday. Hope there's more journeys to come. Have fun.
Like Thomas said, we've always been really close with Uncle Scott, and we're really proud of all the work he's done with 4510 TV and everything else, and that's been a big thing that Thomas and I see on Facebook and everything, and we feel really proud to that. And yeah, just happy birthday, and we're very proud of you.
Yay!
You're only taller than your uncle, Dale, eh?
Heels on.
Let's get it done. Oh, cheers, a little bit. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
All right. Well, I haven't known Scotty for 40 years. I've known him only for 6.
How many?
No, she keeps 7, 8. You know,
Six.
who's counting?
8.
6.
6. It's only a number, Dale.
Yes, it's only a number. I'm really blessed. I don't have a close family. I'm not close to my mother, my brother, my sisters. It's sort of been a silo journey for me until I arrived here with my lovely daughter, and we met lovely Australian men.
Go, Zach, go, Scotty.
I think we all know I met him on the dance floor, busting a move. And, you know, we are really, really great friends, and we want the best for each other. And I've been blessed that we now have Zach and Charlie, and we're our own little family. And I think Kaz is right that, you know, you have family that you call family, but they may not be blood family. I'm really, really blessed. You have matured so much since I met him, can I tell you? I'm proud of you. You're a great businessman. You're amazing in the community. And most of all, the heart that you have to give others is phenomenal. And that's why you have so many family and friends here today. I love you so much, and happy 40th.
Hey! Oh, say that for later, is that?
Thank you for all those beautiful words. We'll go in and have entree and meal and lots more drinks, and please enjoy being, we're on the happiest at my favourite restaurant and amongst great friends, and yeah, just appreciate each and every one of you in my own sort of way. You know how I get along with you all individually, but let's have a great night, and we'll maybe say a thank you a bit later on after the cake or something.
It's really cool.
After a sensational three-course meal, it was out onto the balcony again for the birthday cake. A short delay on the arrival of the cake meant enough time for half a joke.
So the teacher says to the kids, I want you to use a sentence using the word fascinate. And little girl puts up her hand, she says, what is it? She says, I went to Australia's zoo and it was fascinating. She said, yeah, that's very good, but the word is fascinate. The next little one, she said, I went to the city shopping with my mum and it was fantastic. And she said, no, the word is fascinate. Fascinate in the sentence.
To be continued.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Scott! Happy birthday to you!
Blow the candles out.
Scott, but everyone knows Scott's short of words, so I'm just going to sit back. But at the end of the day, Scott's touched my heart, and about 8 years ago we were playing 2 Up together. he took me cash, but we won't talk about that. At the end of the day, after 8 years we've become really good mates. I don't know what claws me to be a friend with him. I'm being on the other side of the tracks and he's been a good friend. But anyway, we became good mates, and at the end of the day, he's one of the most generous persons I've ever met in my life. He would give you a shirt off your back just because he's Scott. And everyone here knows exactly that. He may be a tight ass at work, maybe very stressful at work.
Yes.
At the end of the day, once he has a few schooners or a couple of ciders, he is a good bloke. At the end of the day, He's my best mate. I wouldn't want it any other way. And at the end of the day, everybody stay tuned because Scotty's got it covered.
And while the surprises are usually lined up for the birthday person, Scott had a surprise of his own to shock everyone.
The idea of having this little courtyard is great because the restaurant can set up for dessert if you haven't eaten enough entree or dinner. Family, friends, interstate friends, long-term friends, I do thank you all for being here. I'm going to share something that about...
share it with me, mate. Share it with me.
That's Dean, if anyone hasn't met Dean. So about, I'll get on with this quick. About 7 or 8 years ago, I hit a bit of a wall, and there was 2 friends that are here tonight, Joe and Anthony, that helped me break through that wall and climb over some hurdles. So I sincerely think that you came here tonight. Probably don't have to elaborate on that, but they helped me through a stage. There's other friends. My brother-in-law, former brother-in-law Denny, has always been a friend to me, and I'm glad Denny and Jenny are here tonight. Darren, my cousin, Sharon from Sydney, closer friends and newer friends that I've got to hook up with Andrew recently, and we're sharing some good times together as well. But and my parents' friends, Skippy and Jan, thank you for being here as well. And yeah, just thank you for being a part of my birthday. I don't often have the opportunity to share something with the amount of people that are here tonight, family and friends. And most importantly, I want to thank Jackie for coming into my life. Yes, we bumped into each other on the dance floor. I asked her if I could have a dance with her. She said, "Do people still ask that?" And I said, "Well, gentlemen do. So can I have this dance?"
He did.
So we danced, and then I got her drunk, and we went home. As you do, and here we are about 6 or 7 years later with an extended family, and life's going pretty good. Jackie's my best friend, and life over the last 6 or 7 years has been the best I've ever lived, and I want to keep living a happy and fulfilled life with Jackie by my side. So with family and friends as my witness tonight,
Oh, Robbie! I thought you knew. That's why I said. I thought you knew.
Guy Cullen's birthday.
that's good. She said yes.
Everybody, Scott said at the end of the night, let's get nude at his apartment, so let's go! Stay tuned to 4510 TV.